You feel the familiar drag around 3 in the afternoon, eyes heavy and focus slipping even though the day is only half done. The same pattern shows up most weekdays, leaving you wondering why steady energy feels so elusive. This is Healthspan Lab. Evidence-based health, no fads, no miracle cures. Today we count down 5 research-supported habits that may help support daily energy through simple, repeatable actions rather than quick fixes. We will look at what each habit involves, what studies suggest about the underlying physiology, how to begin with small steps, and one practical limit to keep in mind. These are everyday levers that fit into ordinary schedules and may compound over months and years. By the end, you will have a clear order of priority, so you can start with the habit that offers the largest return for most people. The goal is steady, usable energy that supports the version of you who still wants to play with grandkids or finish projects at 75, not a temporary spike that fades by dinner. We ground every suggestion in mainstream findings on circadian rhythms, hydration status, movement, and sleep architecture, so you can decide what fits your life. Number 5 addresses the quiet background of mild dehydration that many people experience by mid-afternoon. Hydration here simply means drinking enough plain water across the day to keep your body's fluid balance stable. Research suggests even small shortfalls in fluid can be associated with feelings of fatigue and reduced concentration because water participates in countless cellular reactions and helps transport nutrients. Think of water like the coolant in an engine. When levels drop, friction rises and performance dips. To start, keep a reusable bottle at your desk and aim to finish it between meals rather than forcing large amounts at once. One realistic caveat is that individual fluid needs vary with activity, climate, and body size. So what works for a desk worker may differ from someone on their feet all day. Overdoing fluids without electrolytes can also lead to discomfort for some people. The habit costs nothing beyond the bottle itself and pairs well with existing routines like refilling after each meeting. Studies have linked consistent fluid intake with steadier afternoon alertness in healthy adults, though results depend on starting hydration status. This ranks 5th because while important, it often produces subtler shifts compared with habits that directly influence circadian timing or sleep depth. Number 4 focuses on inserting short movement breaks into long periods of sitting. This means standing and walking for 2 to 5 minutes every hour or 2 rather than remaining seated for entire blocks of work. Research suggests these micro-movements may help maintain blood flow and glucose regulation, which in turn can be associated with fewer energy dips. Picture your circulatory system like a garden hose that kinks when you stay still too long. A quick walk unkinks the line and lets flow resume. To begin, set a simple timer on your phone or use natural transitions, such as walking after phone calls. One realistic caveat is that people with joint issues or very demanding jobs may need to adapt the length or intensity of breaks. The practice itself requires no equipment and can be done indoors or out. Studies have linked regular light activity breaks with improved self-reported energy levels over the course of a workday. Movement breaks rank above hydration because they influence both circulation and mood-regulating neurotransmitters in ways that many people notice within the same afternoon. Number 3 centers on building meals around protein, fiber, and healthy fats instead of relying heavily on refined carbohydrates. This habit means pairing vegetables, lean proteins, or legumes with whole grains and sources of fat at lunch and dinner. Research suggests balanced meals may help stabilize blood glucose, which is associated with fewer energy crashes a few hours later. Imagine your blood sugar curve like a roller coaster. Sharp climbs from simple carbs often lead to steeper drops, while mixed plates create gentler slopes. To start, Add 1 serving of vegetables and a palm-sized portion of protein to whatever you already eat. One realistic caveat is that food preferences, budgets, and cooking time differ, so the approach must remain flexible rather than prescriptive. No single meal pattern works for everyone, and some people may need guidance from a professional to adjust for medical conditions. Studies have linked higher protein, higher fiber lunches with steadier afternoon energy in workplace trials. This habit outranks movement breaks because meal composition directly shapes the fuel available to cells for several hours. Number 2 involves getting outside within an hour or 2 of waking for 10 to 20 minutes of natural light. Morning sunlight exposure helps anchor your circadian rhythm, the internal clock that times alertness and sleep pressure across the 24-hour cycle. Research suggests this light signal may support more consistent daytime energy by strengthening the contrast between day and night. Think of the circadian system like a dimmer switch that needs a clear morning cue to turn brightness up fully. Without it, the switch stays in a halfway position all day. To begin, step outside while drinking coffee or during a short walk around the block. One realistic caveat is that weather and seasonal daylight changes can make consistency harder in some regions, and people with certain eye conditions should check with a clinician first. The habit needs no special gear beyond perhaps a pair of sunglasses if the light feels too bright. Studies have linked morning light exposure with earlier melatonin onset at night and improved daytime alertness the following day. Sunlight ranks high because it influences multiple downstream rhythms at once. Number 1 is maintaining a consistent sleep and wake time 7 days a week. This habit means choosing a target bedtime and wake time that allows 7 to 9 hours and sticking to it even on weekends. Research suggests stable timing strengthens sleep architecture, which in turn is associated with better next-day energy regulation through restored cellular repair processes and hormone balance. Picture sleep like depositing into a savings account. Irregular deposits leave the balance volatile, while steady contributions build a reliable reserve you can draw on. To start, pick a realistic window that fits your schedule and set a recurring alarm for both bedtime and wake time. One realistic caveat is that shift work, caregiving, or social demands can make perfect consistency difficult, so small adjustments of 30 minutes may be more sustainable than rigid targets. Studies have linked regular sleep timing with lower reports of daytime fatigue in healthy adults. This habit earns the top spot because nearly every other energy lever depends on adequate sleep as its foundation. The single habit most worth protecting first is consistent sleep timing because it underpins everything else on the list. If you only change one thing, align your bedtime and wake time and protect that window. The 3 o'clock drag you felt at the start often softens when sleep becomes predictable, giving you a clearer baseline for adding morning light, balanced meals, movement breaks, and steady hydration. These 5 habits together form a practical stack that research suggests can support daily energy through ordinary physiology rather than expensive interventions. Start where your schedule allows and build from there. You are not behind. You are early enough to make small shifts that compound over the next decade of walks, projects, and time with people you care about. This video is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. Individual responses vary, so speak with a qualified healthcare professional before making major changes, especially if you manage any health conditions. Subscribe to Healthspan Lab for more evidence-based explorations of habits that may help you feel better longer. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Jim Rohn.